So in this video, we're going to talk about the importance of building a personal brand, and we're going to be talking a lot about personal branding in this training, because personal branding is the fastest way to build a business on the internet. It's the fastest way to build trust, which is one of the most important factors that affect conversion rate, that affect sales happening, that affect your income. It's directly related. Trust is directly related to generating more sales and scaling your income fast. So when we think about branding, we think about, let's say, this bottle, and the brand of this bottle is Booba. So someone took this product and they created this concept, or this brand, which is Booba, and now they put their name into all their products. So Booba's goal is to have amazing products and services and create brand loyalty, so that customers say, you know what, every Booba product is great, I trust the company and I trust their products, and therefore I'm gonna keep buying from them. So when we think about building a personal brand, it's the same thing, but for you, for a person, for a human. I believe everyone should build their personal brand because it's what's gonna make them unique in the marketplace. Building a personal brand is why people will get attracted to you and do business with you, not only today, but in 1 year. And the reality is that it's very hard, or it's harder to get you or a person to trust a brand like this one, because there is not a specific human behind it. So yes, you can trust the brand Booba and you can be like, I love their products, but if we talk about trust, it's gonna be harder to trust a company than a person. So let's say that you trust the brand Coca-Cola, you trust their products, but you don't really feel there's a human behind the brand, like a specific human that you can speak to, that you can trust, that you can share your secrets with, that you can tell them what you are feeling. And people like to communicate with other people, right? Via social media, messenger, voice messages, or a Zoom call, or a Skype call, or in a meeting, drinking a coffee. People like to interact with other people. Not everyone is gonna like to interact as much as other people, but they like that bond. They like to build bonds with other people. So when you build your personal brand, you can achieve that connection, very personal connection with another person. And that connection is what eventually will lead to trust, and trust is what will eventually lead to the sale. So when you build your personal brand, you are completely unique in the marketplace because, for example, using my own example, there is no other Sebastian Gomez that has the exact same personality, that speaks the same way, that is living in Costa Rica in this specific place. I am unique because I am me. I have a unique personality. And it might not be the personality that every single person likes in the world, but it's mine and it's unique. So I'm never gonna compete with John because John is John. I'm never gonna compete with Steven because Steven is Steven. And even if we are all in the same niche, let's say in the fitness niche or in the internet marketing niche, we will never really compete, because if someone trusts me and they don't trust John or Steven, they're gonna be my customer, not John's customer. So when you build your personal brand, it's very easy to differentiate from your competitors. It's very easy to become unique in the marketplace, even if you are selling all a very similar product or you're all in the same niche, because once someone trusts you, they trust you. It's not so easy to get them to trust someone else just as much as they trust you. So I think we can all agree that we like to connect with other people, we like to trust people, and that trust eventually gets us to get more customers. And I think we can also agree that building your personal brand is an extremely efficient way to become unique in the marketplace without overthinking it too much. You can just be yourself and be extremely unique. I don't need to force myself to be unique. If you're here watching this video, it's because you trusted me at some point, you liked what I shared with you, you saw that I knew what I was talking about, but most importantly, you trusted me, and that's why you are here. And I didn't try to fake fake my personality. I didn't try to fake my lifestyle. I didn't try to fake the way I speak. This is how I speak in real life, right? And you resonated with this personality that is unique to me. And you are in this program, you purchased, you invested your money with me because you trust me. This is the effect you want to create when building your business. You want to be yourself. You want to keep it real. You want to be who you are. And you want to leverage that unique personality that you have to become unique in the marketplace, to get customers, to make money. All of it while being yourself, which is awesome. Now here's the thing. A personal brand will last for a lifetime, for as long as you exist. You can be left with nothing right now, with no Facebook, with no Instagram. You can be left with no email list. Facebook can ban your account, but you will always be you, and you can always get back up if people have a good perception of your image. If people remember your name and people remember what you stand for. If people remember that you are the person that you like to ski, you like to live in the mountains, or you believe in this in a cryptocurrency, or you believe in, they have a specific perception of who you are in their mind. They have this perception, and if you disappear forever, right, or not forever, sorry, you disappear for a month, they still have this perception. You just have to come back, and you will be in front of them, and you'll be like, hey, I'm back, but your image is still in their mind. So the cool thing about a personal brand is that it exists for as long as you're in this planet, and even if you die, it's still gonna live in people's minds. Your image, the way you speak, the way you express yourself and what you stand for. Take a look at Steve Jobs. He's no longer around, but his personal brand is still out there in people's minds. And it helps the company that he built be $1 trillion company, even if he's still not around. Because the company, it's basically the company represents what he stood for before he died. Right? And when you build your personal brand, you can literally change products overnight and you will still get sales. So if today you want to sell this thing, right? And tomorrow you want to sell this thing, people will go from buying this thing to buying this other thing overnight, even if they're not very related, because they trust you. And they say, look, I used to have this first product, but now he's offering this second product, but I trust him. If he changed the product, it's because it must be good. And they buy the second product. So you don't depend on a company, you don't depend on a person, you don't depend on a product, you don't depend on a product line. Your business depends only on the relationship that you've built with other people. So you can pivot businesses overnight, you can pivot products overnight, you can pivot what you're doing overnight, and you will never go hungry. You will always be making money for the rest of your life if you build an audience that has a relationship with you via your personal brand. Now, I'm not suggesting you go and change products or businesses overnight. That's not good, because that's going to be opportunity switching your audience. They're going to get confused. But if you ever have to do it, that's okay. I've done it. Before, it was a lot about e-commerce. All my content was about e-commerce. One day I said, look guys, I feel very passionate about digital products. I'm going to be sharing a lot about digital products, and this is my new thing. And those of you that don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to follow it. Those of you that want to follow the journey, you're welcome to follow it. And guess what? People start following the journey. Even if I change things, they follow the journey. Many of you guys are here and you follow my old content. And that's because you trust me. So your personal brand is by far the best thing you can do. Some people say, hey Sebastian, should I start my company brand first and then my personal brand, or my personal brand first and then the company? So you're gonna get feedback from different people. What I recommend is you build your personal brand first, because it's gonna get you results 100 times faster. Just think about it. If you have one person and you have two options for them, to build a company, to trust a company or to trust a real human, what are they going to trust first? What are they going to do business with first? That's going to be the person, the human, because it's easier to build a relationship with the person than with the company. The company is an intangible concept. You don't feel there's one person behind it. Now, if you're really good at personal branding like Elon Musk, you can have a company like Tesla and SpaceX, and as soon as you think about the company, you think about the person behind it. Why are you thinking that? Because Elon Musk is heavily into personal branding. All these big CEOs are crushing it, are building their personal brands. And yes, they have an amazing company and product, but when they build a strong personal brand, their company's results skyrocket. I believe a big part why Tesla and SpaceX are so powerful right now, it's not so much because of the products, it's because of Elon Musk, his personal brand, what he stands for. People follow him, he's the leader. And they want to follow him and his companies and whatever he's doing. He wants to go to freaking Jupiter, people will go because it's Elon Musk. So build your personal brand. I'm going to teach you how to do that. And the best way to do that is by sharing valuable content, helping people reach their goals. Build your personal brand. I know this is going to get you out of your comfort zone, but you are here because you want to change your life. And if you want to change your life, you got to do the necessary things to do it. It won't be by sitting behind a desk and hiding. I can guarantee you that. So get yourself out there, develop the skills. I used to hate getting in front of the camera. I used to hate doing this stuff. But I said, I want to live the life of my dreams, and I will have to make a few changes here and there to make that happen. So the question is, will you make those changes or will you stay doing the same thing? So guys, thanks for watching this one. I hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.